Hello YouTube. Hey, Jeff G here with another video of some books that I got. That came in the mail today, and a couple of them I had a couple days ago. Um, but this particular haul, it's going to be some books that I received from that Spider-Man booth and all about comics auction. But this first one, group of books I'm going to show you is from this particular box. It's from the Comic Mint. Um, I don't know anything about this particular picture, but this is the box that the comics came in. So that's kind of cool. So with that, I'll show these books that I got from the Comic Mint. Basically, they're the Transformers. They had a exclusive on Transformers 1. You get a Virgin, a trade dress, things like that, a gold foil. Anyway, this is the first one. They're all number ones, but this is the first one I got. Kind of cool. These books, my son, when he was growing up, he collected all the Autobot cars and everything. So then we started collecting comics, and he has the original run of Transformers 1 through 50. And so I thought, well, I saw these at Comic Mint, and I said, oh, I'll pick these up for him, add to his collection. The next one's going to be the gold variant. Sorry about the glare, but nothing really I can do about this thing. But this is the gold foil variant that came with it. Pretty nice. The next one is this cover. I think you get about like 6 covers, variants. I'm sorry, I don't know the artist of these. I didn't have time to look them up. But that's a cool cover. Next one is with looks like night goggles on, night vision. That's pretty cool. And next one is with Megatron and Optimus Prime. Yeah, you can move those back a little bit. Straighten the camera up. Helps a little bit. But yeah, these I'm really pleased with this little run I got. And then, like I say, they threw that extra book in from the Guardians of the Galaxy. I think I showed that in my previous video. And the last one is this Optimus Prime Virgin cover. Pretty sweet. So, like I say, I'm happy with this particular purchase I got from the Comic Mint. Neat books. I like that cover. This is the gold variant. and this is the regular one. So, like I say, it'll go good with his other collection that he has. These other books I got is through the that Spider-Man box, and here I'll show you the ones that are basically throw-ins, but I don't know. I thought they were pretty decent books. I don't have any of these. First one is Fantastic Four, and by the way, these are all in mint condition. I mean, if you don't tear them up or take a fit on them, they're like brand new. Next one is Storm number 11. That's a nice cover. I don't think it's worth a whole lot, but then the next one is X-Men number 1 and the Micronauts. Cool cover. The next one is Uncanny X-Men number 12, chapter 4, Battle of the Atom. Again, nice cover. And the last of them is I got the Return of the Power Pack, Choosing Sides. This is from the Civil War II. This is a number 4 variant. I have no clue on this. But hey, they threw it in there, so I'll get it. Next one I got, I thought this was just a run-of-the-mill book. This is Nameless number 1. This is the second printing. I looked it up on eBay, and I don't know the cover artist, but this is the second printing. I guess it's hard to find, and the price on this is they're selling it for anywhere from $8 to $9 to all the way up to $30. I've seen it up to 30. So hey, that was a surprise. Next one is this. This is a Su Yang connecting variant, Venom. I guess there's total of 4 variants with this connects to. This is like the right-hand corner one, and then Venom here is like the center, and there's another one over here and down here. But it's like 4 books. And this is the Virgin. Which is a cool cover. Next one is Captain Marvel number 1. This is a Mark Brooks. He's the artist on this. I have a lot of the other variants, but not this particular one. And this is the trade variant. So that'll go good with my other Captain Marvel books. Next one is the Unknown Comics trade dress, Gamerverse variant, Anaclecto cover, Anacleto or Sleto. I'm sorry I butchered up the name. This is a number 1 variant, Spider-Man City at War. Nice cover, real great cover. And the next one is the Batman or Detective 1000. This is the J. Analecto trade dress version. I did not order this through my other 1000s that I ordered. So this was really a nice surprise and a nice addition to it. I don't know what's controversial about it. I guess the way Batman's sitting there with all the girls around him. But I thought that was a cool cover. I was going to get this, but I forgot I didn't order it. So anyway, that excuse me, those are the books that came through on that Spider-Man booth. And you know, some guys get good comics, some guys don't. Usually there's one or two, but I was pretty satisfied with these last two boxes that I got. Those are pretty cool. These next books I'm going to show is basically from an auction that I won. These are from Whodat. I won one of his bids on All About Comics auction. And this is the Avengers lot that I won. And this first book, pretty cool. I like the cover. My grandson's a big Avengers fan. He's only 4.5 years old, but he's into all the characters. So I'm sure he'll be a Avengers fan for a long time. Next one is another Avengers, 232. Star Fox. Next one is the New Avengers. This is David Finch covers. These next few books I'm going to show are David Finch and Mikai. Pretty nice cover. Next one is another New Adventures. Another Finch cover. Really love the characters in the cover. You got Spider-Woman, Iron Man, Wolverine, Captain America. Another one is a Finch cover. Spider-Woman. Pretty cool cover there. Nice cheeks. Next one is Frank Cho cover, the New Avengers number 14. I like this cover. The next one, I don't know the particular artist on this. I didn't look it up. It's a Venomized version of Wolverine, New Avengers number 36. I like that cover. That's cool. And the reason why I bought the slot, or bid on anyway, is because of this book, Avengers No Surrender, number 684. I already have one of these books, and this one is in really nice shape. And that's the reason why I bid on pretty much the whole lot. Guess nobody else wanted it. I think I was the only bidder on this. Nobody else wanted to. I don't know why. And anyway, that was the last of the Whodat books that I got. And I just want to give a shout out to Whodat. Anybody that wins any of his auctions knows that he sends them out in real fine packaging, real good packaging, and they're really nice books. So if you're ever on an auction, and pay attention to who dat and his books, because they're in really, really nice shape. This particular book I bought on eBay. No apparent reason, just my son, like I said, my grandson. He's a big Avengers Hulk fan, and I have some other Red She-Hulk comics, so this was kind of new coming out, so I thought I'd pick it up. I thought that was a cool cover. And when I was on eBay going through stuff, I came across this. I was looking at some Strange Tales Silver Age. Came across this particular book, Strange Tales 143. This is a 1966-year-old book. And it's really a nice shape. And anybody, when I first saw this, I recognized, the style of artists. And I knew it was a Kirby cover. And also inside it's Jack Kirby. But yeah, this thing's it's got some writing up there. But other than that, little spine roll. But as far as that goes, the book's in really nice shape. Couple of things right along the edge right in here. But hey, for $10, I couldn't pass up a Jack Kirby book. No way. So that's basically all the books that I have to show, and I know I want to give shout out to all the comic community that views my videos. I hope they're interesting. Oh, I do have a couple books left. I want to show these. These are from Discovery Bay Comics. He was on that auction as well, and he had a couple Fantastic Four Silver Age books. And again, I really, really love the Fantastic Four Silver Age. I don't think you can go wrong with them. But this book is a pretty nice shape. It is to have it's like not a mixed cut or mixed staple, but anyway, it kind of wraps around. But I don't care. It's in really nice shape. And I guess these are these couple books were from when he was growing up that he bought, him and his dad. So I'll take care of them for you there, JB. He's got Fantastic Four 59. And I've been actually looking for this particular book. I like the blue and black and yellow. And it's in really nice shape. But this is one of the books that was on my radar to purchase, and when I came across the auction there, I said, well, I'll have to bid on these. So, again, thanks, JB. I'm going to take care of these books for you. And one other thing that I wanted to talk to you, or give some a little tips. I know that in this comic community, we all show comic books and things like that. ETA Nick is good on his tips and tricks, and I just ran into this particular instance, actually with a couple books, and this one is one from JB from Discovery Bay. These two books that I purchased from him. Of course, I blanked out my name and address and city. But anyway, I just wanted to show this to you, give you guys a heads up. What my experience has been with the United Parcel. or post office, is I was supposed to get a delivery on Saturday, and it was a Stan Lee signature book. It was a She-Hulk book with Iron Man on it, with the She-Hulk in front, and I didn't show it out for delivery. It just shows arriving at the local post office. Then later I got my regular mail and it wasn't delivered. And so I thought, well, maybe they'll deliver it later in the afternoon. So I was checking on it and still nothing showed as far as in the computer. And when I tracked it, and then finally later in the day, it showed out for delivery and then delivered. And so I looked out on my front porch. Now I was home all day Saturday, and I didn't see the carrier, come in. Usually I hear his little truck, but I kept looking out on the front porch, looking out, and I didn't see it. And then finally I checked on it, and it showed delivered. And so I thought, well, maybe he might have delivered a new guy, delivered it next door to my neighbor. Check with them. No, they didn't get it. So I said, well, maybe it was just a computer glitch that he mistakenly showed it in his handheld device as being delivered. Well, here come Monday, my regular carrier, I talked to him out front, and I said, hey, do you know anything about a missed delivery or a book that I didn't get? He said, no. So then I had to he said, call the local post office. And so I did, and the guy said, well, hey, whoever filled out the address of a particular envelope put the kind of the incorrect address on it. And I told him my name and my address. And he says, oh, you're at 333 North Rock Hill? I said, no, I'm at South Rock Hill. Well, North Rock Hill is the other end of town. But anyway, after screwing around the last couple of days with the post office, I found out today that this particular, now I'll show this as an example, but JB, put down the correct address and everything, had my name, 333 South Rock Hill Avenue. But when he, and this is what it was explained to me, when the clerk at the origin post office, he enters it and he puts 333 North Rock Hill. Now, according to them, they don't go by, this address. They go by what's on this label with the bar scan. So it happened, this particular package was destined for North Rock Hill, but since I called and complained or questioned about the other one, they intercepted this one with the same mail guy, and they stopped it and said, hey, bring this back. This doesn't go to North Rock Hill, it goes to South Rock Hill. It's on the original label. So if it wasn't for me calling to check on that first one, this one would have been left on the doorstep of this North Rock Hill address, and I'd probably be missing this one as well. So it's just a heads up to everyone out there that sells books, that when you go down to the post office, make sure you verify if they put this label on with the postage label, make sure that the addresses jive, because for this clerk to put North Rock Hill Avenue versus the actual address of South Rock Hill would have prevented me getting the book. And then you'd have the unhappy customer. Then you know what kind of bullshit you have to go through to explain, guys, hey, I know it showed delivered, but I never got it. Well, in this particular case, if it wasn't for me calling, this package would have been left on the doorstep at this address, which is incorrect, and I never would have gotten it. Now this has only happened. Now this is the second time, but it's in the second time in the last 3 days. So the first one, I'm still trying to retrieve that book back from this address from this guy or whoever got this book, but I doubt very much if I'll get it back. I mean, if they open up the box and see that it's a Stan Lee signature book, well, you can kiss that baby goodbye. But anyway, this is just a little tip from all you guys out there that sell books, just to make sure that, you know, this label, this address here that the buyer gives you matches up with this one. Because just this little thing right here will prevent from getting the books, plus having a pissed off customer. So anyway, this one from Discovery Bay, it's not his fault. It's the clerk that put the information in. So anyway, that was my video for today, and hopefully you can benefit from that double checking just to make sure. And other than that, thanks for tuning in, guys, and I guess just have a nice evening. I'll catch you guys later. Thank you very much.